Listener discretion is advised. 2, 1, go! Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. LoveLine, coast to coast.
Yeah, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. He is Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist who's in Las Vegas tonight. Drew?
Imagine that, yeah.
You're there because your daughter's entered an ice skating competition?
One of many.
Mm-hmm. Can you say eating disorder?
Can you say you're an a-hole?
Hold on. I'm an A. Oh, that was
an asshole.
That was a trick question, you son of a bitch. So she's over there. Hey, when does the competition start, Drew?
Tomorrow afternoon, then there's another one Saturday morning, another one Sunday morning.
Really? All in Vegas, or is it Minneapolis and Tucson?
No, this time all in Vegas.
I see. And is she on tour, or how does this work?
I don't fully understand it. This is this USFSA, United States Figure Skating Association.
No.
Yes. Oh, yes.
No.
Oh, yes.
And how old is she? 7?
Yeah.
Is she going to be 8?
Yeah.
What category is she in?
I don't know.
Well, you know what I mean? I mean, is she going against, 7 and 8-year-olds, or is she going against 70-pounders?
No,
you know what I mean? She's skating against 40-year-old midgets who weigh 70 pounds?
I suppose they could be in this class, but there's a whole sort of hierarchy of this thing. I don't really understand it. It's pretty complicated.
I see. And
it's not my thing.
Is she in, novice or advanced, or do they have these sorts of things?
Yeah. She's sort of at the low level, beginning level.
I see. What song does she do a routine to?
Well, you'll be happy to know.
Greatest Love of All?
Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. And Footloose.
I was going to laugh no matter what you said. But Footloose is good. Now, how the hell okay, I got to talk to that girl.
You just talk to my wife, will you please?
I got to talk to your wife.
She loves
Is she pushing on her? Is your wife pushing on her? Susan pushing on her, you think? Yeah, all right.
I mean, she's there. She's participating in it, so maybe that sort of secondary gain is there, but it's hard to say.
You poor son of a bitch. You travel every goddamn weekend for business, and the one weekend you got at home, you get sucked out to Vegas with the family to watch your girl fall on her ass trying to do an axle or a camel or something like that.
Sow cow.
A sow cow. All right, you better hope she don't do any sow cows. Amber Benson is our guest tonight. She's from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 9 o'clock, Tuesday nights. No, 10 o'clock. No, 8 o'clock. There we go. You have the right. Yeah, hey, Drew? Why is it I don't want to say everyone, but every other bio I get has the wrong time or date for the TV show that I'm supposed to be plugging on our show.
It's extraordinary. I remember, what really started standing out was when they put it on a card in front of a camera.
Yeah.
When we were doing a TV show and had the wrong network on it.
Yeah, and it's funny, and it just goes to prove my point, which is everyone wants to do everything but their job. You know what I mean? This is the publicity department. This is the nuts and bolts of their job. Figure out the night and day and network, and do not F that up. Forget about the other stuff. There's stuff on here about Amber having a Dalmatian named Penny.
What?
I'm sure. Is that right? Do you have a Dalmatian?
I take the fifth.
Speak into that microphone, please. You have,
why would they put that? Oh, no.
Do you have a Dalmatian?
I do. I have a Dalmatian.
Named Penny?
Well, actually, her name's Pennsylvania.
But you call her Penny.
Yeah, we had another one named Pittsburgh. Don't even ask.
The point is that's correct. That part's right. They got the Dalmatian named Penny part right. They just screw up on the time that the show's on. All right. Well, anyway, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You play a lesbian witch.
Yes, I do.
And you're... and, Amber's a little crazy, but in a fun way, Joe.
I am not. Just my water was frozen.
Yes. And it thawed and it broke, Drew.
Now, lesbian witch, does Wicca include lesbian witches?
Yeah. Oh, they're all lesbians as Wiccans, aren't they?
No. I think just because the character that I portray happens to be a lesbian who's interested in Wicca. You don't have to be a lesbian to be interested in Wicca, though. That just happened to be what was going on with my character.
But you do have to be at least 70 pounds overweight and sort of off the market from a dating standpoint.
For Wicca or being a lesbian?
which is the biggest lie on television.
No.
Yes.
All beautiful women are into Wicca. Beautiful
Only
women are into Wicca.
in movies.
In movies,
Who was
right.
the other Wicca we had in there, Adam, the other night?
We had a beautiful, slender young gal who was here.
The new Blair Witch Project.
Right. She was in here from that project, and she basically told me that all the Wiccans that she studied were fat. She had to hang with a bunch of Wiccans to kind of, research the role, and they were all fat.
Somehow, I can't go with that big generalization that every Wiccan is overweight.
There was one skinny one. She was stoned in 1842 by the fat Wiccans.
I think you get all shapes and sizes with anything.
Right. No, you do. You get a variety. You get big, large, and husky.
That's not funny. I took lots of pod shots about my weight on Buffy, and
what's wrong with your weight?
I'm 5'4" and I weigh 118 pounds, and because I'm not a stick, so I take pot shots at you.
What do you mean? Your weight's fine.
I'm fine. Look, see, as I lift up my not my shirt, my sweater. I have a shirt underneath that one.
She's not wearing a bra or shirt under it, but
that's not true.
The only reasonable explanation for that is that everyone else has an eating disorder and they're jealous.
Yeah.
and a lot of it actually came from people on the internet and people that are not affiliated with the entertainment industry. I think that because we have this skewed image of what is attractive nowadays, you have to be anorexic looking or look like you came out of a concentration camp. Anybody who's not that gets kind of lambasted.
Well, listen, here's the deal about television.
So I'm sensitive about my weight, all right?
No kidding. Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, Drew, I told her she was a little nutty. Hey, Drew, can you get a flight back here? I'm nervous.
You got to come out here. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll do the rest of the show from Olympic Gardens over there. Let me tell you something about television. It's a relative thing. Like most people on TV are good. They're good looking, but they're small people.
Yeah, they're just all very petite.
Yeah, even the guys.
But you're tall.
Even the
and
sort
you're on
of
TV.
I know, but that's a fluke. That'll never happen again.
But we're sort of large guys, and everybody thinks we're small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing because we're the same height basically, and people do the math. Meaning, all the hunky guys on TV, whether it's Luke Perry or Michael J. Fox or whoever these guys are, they're usually these little guys,
little petite boys.
And Drew and I are always Drew. What are you, 6'1" and change?
Yeah.
What am I, quarter? I got to be, what am I, 3/8 of an inch taller than you?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Amber's also on the Prime Gig, which is a new movie which will be coming out in about 100 years. Now, when is that coming out?
January. I think. I don't know for certain. Speaking
of tall, Vince Vaughn is in this.
Awesome. Very tall guy.
And Ed Harris and Julia Ormond. And, wow. It's a pretty good cast.
Very nice cast. They're very nice. We had a really cool time making that movie, so.
Vince Vaughn's not gay, is he?
I would doubt that highly.
You would?
Yeah, he gave off heterosexual vibe.
He did.
Definitely to me. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't go to, home with him or anything. I don't know.
I did this Kobe Bryant celebrity bowl for pediatric AIDS or something. It's weird when they combine stuff like bowling and brain cancer.
I know it's
kind of a weird thing, but anyway, and it's always funny too because
but it's for a good cause.
Yeah, but whenever I do something like that, people always go, hey, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for making it. Thanks for coming out. And I'm always like, hey, I like bowling. I give a rat's ass about the pediatric AIDS.
Forget the charity.
This is free bowling. I got a guy going across the street to the Dales Jr. trying to get a six-pack right now. Are you in?
No, I go to movie premieres because it's a free movie and free food. Because I've been starving for 9 years.
I don't even know what I swear to Christ, I don't know what Kobe Bryant is raising money for, but all I know is it's free bowling for me. But I was there, and I saw a guy, one of these celebrities, one of the celebrities was bowling, and he was this guy, and he threw the ball like a girl. Like a girl throws a ball. And not one of the husky lesbians on the Ladies Pro Bowling Tour, but I mean, kind of like a girl. Like, Drew, when you bowl? Drew?
Yeah.
You know how guys bowl angry? Like they try to hurt the pins?
They heave it.
They launch the ball. They get that sort of Fred Flintstone run at it, and then they just try to wallop the pins.
Yeah, and in fact, the ball doesn't even roll. It slides.
Yeah, it slides. Like mine actually has a backspin on it, like when you throw a hula hoop on a front lawn, right? And I saw this guy roll the ball, and I was like, oh, geez, is that a chick? And it turned around, it was Vince Vaughn. And Vince Vaughn came, and he sat down a couple seats away from me, and I should
have known the story had a point.
I started watching him, and he moves he's very fluid.
Yeah, he's very graceful.
He's very, graceful. I don't trust that graceful. He's like a ballet dancer.
Oh, well, Dean Martin was kind of graceful, and those guys.
No, he was, oh, please, he was drunk and tripping over folding chairs. The point
Sloppy and graceful, not the same thing.
Yes. The point is Vince Vaughn has a very sort of fluid, willowy. Drew, you know how when you sit, you cross your legs like a chick?
It pisses you off?
Drew sits. You know how Drew sits? He crosses his legs like he's wearing a mini skirt on the Mike Douglas show. I'm doing it. I'm doing it to show Drew. No, you know how guys cross their legs? A guy crosses his legs by putting his ankle on top of his knee. Drew crosses his legs by putting the inside of one knee on top of the other knee. Do you see what I'm saying? Things that if you have genitalia.
I would personally go if I were you, if I would go into this whole girly thing, because you knew all about triple sow cows and axles and ice skating stuff. So Drew
knew about the sow cow. I only knew about the camel.
You knew the camel and the axle. He knew the axle.
Yeah, I know. Well, he has to. His wife would kick his ass. All right, Drew. Oh, what am I doing? Picking the calls tonight?
No, I'm doing it.
Here you are? You just hung up on line number one.
Oh, that was a good one too.
Yeah, they're going to commit suicide.
You're mean.
Well, we'll try to get them back.
You're mean.
Is still there on line one?
Mike?
Yeah.
All right, what's your problem?
That was kind of weird. All right. Well, I don't know, like a few days ago I was doing the regular with my girlfriend, we were having anal sex, I guess. And
that's the regular?
I know, that's the regular.
Yeah, wait till the weekend comes around.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. How old are you? 18, you son of a bitch.
Those noises, man.
Yeah, 18, right?
All right.
Doing the regular.
Well, like halfway through it, my penis started to hurt, and I pulled out and I looked down and she had a butthole the size of a mason.
Oh, jeez.
That wasn't our butthole the size of a mason jar guy, though, was it?
No, absolutely not. No,
that's
and
disgusting.
his point, yeah. No.
Go ahead, Drew. That wasn't the guy who calls and says that?
Not even close. That guy had our usual guy actually has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Oh, it's the guy's taken over for the butthole the size of the mason jar guy?
All right, I'll register this voice.
Thank you. I don't like him as much. Michelle?
No.
Hey.
You're 20. What's up?
What's going on? I met somebody, and I've had plenty of boyfriends and plenty of sexual experiences, and this boy topped any kind of sexual experience, any kind of emotional, and any kind of, anything. He was the top of any other person I've ever met, and I've had...
Why? What happened? Well, what was it?
It wasn't just one night. It was numerous nights of just sexual fantasy and trying to make them come true. And now everything I think about is just more erotic and more erotic. The simple little boys I date now are just nothing compared to what I experienced.
Yeah, I'm the dude who comes along. Hey, shut up. What's up with you, nutball?
Huh?
What's up with you?
You're insane.
What's up with me?
Yeah, you're a little crazy, right?
Well, I wasn't crazy till I met him.
No, what's up?
Yeah, what's the problem? Why are you calling?
Why'd you guys break up?
It wasn't a breakup. He was leaving. He was here and then he was gone. I knew it.
Oh.
And I'm dating somebody else at the time, and I'm dating somebody else.
Yeah.
And they're both nothing compared to
Hey.
Maybe because you knew he was going away, and you knew that this was kind of like this. It was just going to be this amazing time, and you put everything into it, and then when he goes, it's this.
But it's not as simple as that. He let his guard down. I let my guard down. Everything happened. I mean,
what does that mean? It's all so vague. What are you talking about?
What about blindfolds and straitjackets?
But he left.
That's not letting one's guard down. That is focusing on a fetish.
That's doing anal nitrate and getting cornholed. That's not letting your guard down.
Well, what I'm saying is the boys that I date now, they're just so simple, and let's just...
No, she's not crazy.
Yeah.
She is, what was that all about?
She's
10
kinds of nuts. She said the F word. I don't hang up on her, though. I'm kind of intrigued by her.
He's like, what's her number?
How dare you? Get her number. All right,
get the physical abuse stuff out of it, because that was there.
All right. Listen, Anderson can't say it. Hey, Michelle?
What's going on?
Listen to me, screwball. I don't care how high you are. If you swear again, I'm going to hang up on you. You understand me?
I'm sorry.
Okay, now what do you do for a living?
I waitress.
I see. Now, what happened to you growing up?
What happened to me? I don't know. My mom's been divorced quite a few times. I don't talk to my father.
Mm-hmm. What'd your dad do to you?
I don't know. I haven't really hung out with him since I was 2. So.
What do you?
How about the stepdads?
Stepdad? Which one?
The one that did the bad
beat
things.
you.
Yeah.
The one what?
The one that beat you or raped you.
None of them did that.
What'd they do?
Nothing. It's not like that.
Well, they were all great guys?
They were all distant fathers.
All the stepdads?
Yeah.
And
they were distant. I don't know what it has to stem from. I don't know.
And your real dad you have no contact with?
Well, my mom doesn't let me talk to him.
Why not?
Why?
Because he's bad.
Yeah, why?
Because he hurt people.
Who'd he hurt?
People in my family. I don't want to get into detail.
Okay. Well, just as long as it's not affecting you and you're over it now. That's the important part.
Absolutely. Couldn't possibly affect her this far in the future.
Okay. No, it's been some years. So, Michelle, what happened to the world's greatest guy? Why did he go? Where did he go?
He was only here visiting. That's it.
Here from where?
From Santa Barbara.
Oh, well, it's all the way out in Santa Barbara. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from a land far away.
Oh, okay. Hey, baby, I sure hope you're good looking. I know you're good looking. I know you're good looking. Because you would be beat with a frying pan if you're anything less than a 9. I know she's hot. I can always tell when women are good looking.
Call? What was the point of the call?
Oh, because she's
to talk about how miserable she is?
She's nuts. No, listen. Well, let me explain.
I don't know.
All right, but let me tell you part of being nuts. Part of being nuts is doing a bunch of irrational ass that nobody understands, and that helps define you as being nuts. You know what I mean?
I don't know. My dad's a psychiatrist, so I guess I should. And my mom's a psychiatric nurse, so I guess I should know about. Yeah.
You hear that, Drew? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an indictment.
I know all about those kinds of. No.
Were you into ice skating when you were growing up?
Gymnastics.
Eating disorder.
No, not at all. Actually, I love food, so.
Ooh.
Not binging and no binging and purging. I'm completely.
No, just the purging. Jason.
Yeah.
You're 22.
Yeah, I have a problem with being impotent. Either that or it goes to the other extreme, prematurely ejaculating most of the time that I have sex, probably 75 to 80% of the time.
That's nice. That wildly inconsistent penis with the polar swings. Either it's not working or something's shooting out of it. Yeah.
Either way.
That's hell. That is hell. Has it always been that way?
Well, I think it's probably gotten worse in the last couple of years.
I see.
Why?
I don't really know.
Are you with the same girl, or are these different encounters with different women?
Well, no, I've never been in a long-term relationship.
All right. Well, listen, there's your answer.
Yeah, that's the simplistic solution.
Well, it is. Listen, here's the deal.
I've seriously considered finding a long-term partner solely for the purpose of learning how to have really great sex.
Yeah, but that's no way to go into a relationship. You got to really, find
That's not going to. You're not going to have really great sex with somebody you look at as an object. That's going. You might as well get a blow-up doll.
Ooh.
Seriously, that's not going to work for you. You've got to be able to be open to a relationship and somebody you can communicate with, have mutuality with, and work these things out. Or else it's just going to keep overwhelming you the way it has.
All right. Well, listen, I've said this. Amber, you want to say something?
No, you go.
Listen.
Poor Amber.
She's having.
I'm alone out here.
She's having the time of her life over here. Here's the deal. I don't believe that women need this as much as men, although it helps. Well, I say this all the time, that a man, especially a 20-year-old guy who's never been in a long-term relationship, needs that one girl to work everything out with.
Right.
You know that person you walk around naked for the first time with? You take a shower.
Sure.
Take a shower with.
I think Amber's mom is there in the studio.
Is she here?
She is. She's
right
my God.
There. Sure, why did you bring that?
Amber's like, yeah, sure. I got that.
No.
I didn't know her mom was here.
Mom, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I don't mean you, Amber. I mean one.
No, I know what you're saying, but let me just put in my 2 cents. I think that, the brain is the biggest sex organ, and until you find somebody that you are just completely head over heels in love with, you're not going to find that oomph,
No, that's a woman thing. That's a woman thing.
Anderson, shut her mic off. That's nonsense. Are you kidding? Why didn't anyone tell me Amber's mom was here earlier? I was about to do 10 minutes on psychiatric nurses and how crazy they were. That could have been a disaster. Are you kidding me?
You said that.
Drew, how did you know that? You're not even here. Drew, how do you know that?
That's an interesting question, isn't it?
He's psychic.
Yeah, Drew, how do you know that?
I had to hook up. I do 20 minutes of a tech prep for this thing.
Oh,
I
really?
heard all the gossip.
I see.
The weird 23-year-old who doesn't drive and brings her mother with her to LoveLine.
You don't drive?
No.
I showed up early
And I'm not from New
tonight.
York.
You don't drive? How old are you?
23.
And you don't drive?
No.
I knew you're
Why
crazy.
not? Why
What's the
not?
matter?
I've just never gotten my license. And I'd be a bad driver because I'm not focused.
No, you're not. No, you'd be doing 60 and you'd start
No, I go
working
slow. I go very slow, but like I somehow miss the there's a big red light, right there in front of me.
You'd see something shiny, like the seatbelt would
Ooh,
wink
pretty.
at you from the passenger side.
Pretty colors. Ooh, sky blue.
Drew Mary saying she was nutty?
I'm not nutty.
No, but a good way, like that old-fashioned way where you think you're Napoleon. Do you think you're
The
Napoleon?
kind of nutty you've been sort of looking for, Adam.
I have been looking for that kind of nutty. Not that crazy, junky, hostile urinates on things, bashes a shopping
There's nothing
cart
wrong with
into your
urinating
car.
on things. No.
No kidding. But I'm talking about that old school, thinks you're Napoleon nutty. Straight jacket, chase you around with a butterfly net, nutty. That kind of nutty. Drew, do they still chase people around with butterfly nets? I'm going to ask Amber's mom. At the psychiatric hospital, do you guys have those oversized butterfly nets? Yes, she's nodding yes. You know what I would do, Drew, just for gag? If I ran a psychiatric hospital, because as you know, the mentally insane are very gullible, I would have a whole rack of nets up behind, like, the receptionist, the nurse receptionist table. Yeah, just a big thing of nets. And every once in a while, I'd dress a guy up like a patient and have him run through the courtyard, and I'd chase him with this big net.
Oh,
Do you think that'd be good? That's good for morale. They love
Where's your
that.
psych nurse?
I don't know.
She hasn't. She hasn't had to work for a few years now. So
Where did she?
she worked over at Edgemont.
Mm-hmm.
Drew, you know
there
that
for a
place?
while, and yeah.
I'm familiar with it.
Drew, wasn't your wife there for a while?
No.
That's
Cut it
something you
out.
want me to bring up.
Oh, you're mean. Stop it.
Okay. We're going to take ourselves a little break. I have no idea what I was going to say, but that's fine. I'll think of something else when we come back. Amber Benson is here. She is from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Tuesday at 8 o'clock.
Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
It's at 9 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Here's my new... You want to know what my new motto is, Drew?
What?
My new plan is whatever the bio says is what I will read.
The sky is black.
9 o'clock, everyone. Tune in at 9
8
sharp.
o'clock.
9
He
o'clock.
is a world class.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. WB. We'll be back.
8 o'clock. I did my first drywalling when I was here.
Oh, yeah.
Cut the crap out of my hand.
Amber Benson.
Hey, Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never realized just how awful it sounds when you come into the show in the middle of a conversation.
Oh, really?
We were just talking about drywalling.
Talking about drywall, Drew.
And Corian.
How dare you? Drew, you're so busy. You're so wound up in your daughter's ice skating career.
Which is awesome. It's so cool.
You've lost sight of your goals here, which is try to help the kids. So you're drunk in Vegas right now, and I'm holding down the ship.
Hey.
How dare you critique my performance? Amber Benson is our guest tonight.
8 o'clock.
She's from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Hey, you know what? It's 9 o'clock it'd be 9 o'clock in Mountain Time, though, wouldn't it?
All right. 8 o'clock Mountain Time, 9 o'clock Pacific Time.
8 o'clock.
WB Tuesday nights,
Where all
everybody.
the young girls are.
That's right.
That's why you watch it.
I love those young girls. Drew, where are we going?
We are going to Samantha, 19.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Drew. Hi, Adam. I love
Hey,
you
Samantha.
so much.
Thank you.
I've been listening to you guys for like 5 years, and I've never called before because usually all my questions get answered. But like I've been so stressed out lately, and it's like I don't know. When I was like, my mom started going out with this guy when I was like 4. Like her and my dad got divorced, and then like they started going out when I was like 4, and like I don't remember when it happened, but he molested me, and like I remember being raped when I was like 8. That's like
Wow.
the first time I remember.
Sorry.
And it happened till I was like 12.
Jesus.
And then
Wow.
I don't know, they broke up or whatever happened.
So
And,
4 years this went on with him.
Yeah, from
And-
what I remember.
from what you remember.
And, like, I never, like, really remembered it until one time, like, after him and my mom broke up, he took me out to lunch or something. He came back in town, and then he actually told me that he did it.
Oh, why? Why did he tell you?
He's a sicko.
No.
Well, I mean, was he? I know, but what?
How'd it come up?
Yeah, how'd he work that in?
We were going to go pick up his girlfriend at, like, wherever she worked. It was at the mall. And we were going to go out to lunch, and he was just like, "Oh, are you having sex now?" And I was like, "No, Craig." And then he was like, "Oh, well, you've had sex before." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Because I had sex with you."
Oh, what
I see.
son of a...
I had to, like...
Well, let's not rush to judgment, Amber, please.
Oh, definitely not. No, not after that.
We're all God's creatures. It'd be nice, though, if
Some deserve to be locked up forever, but...
Oh, locked up. It'd be nice if you just had a bullet in his head, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
But I cannot stand my mom for the love of God. I want to, like, anytime she talks, I just want to, like, beat the crap out of her.
Yeah, you're right. Let me give you my my take on this. This guy, I'd love it if he just had a bullet in his head. I really would.
Yeah, but you know...
But on the other hand, if I were you, I'd hate your mom's guts because there's plenty of rapists, there's plenty of pedophiles, there's plenty of abusers. Your mom went out, found one, brought him home, and then turned a blind eye to whatever the S he was doing to you for 4 whole years. And if she didn't know about that, that makes her a bad mom. And if she did know about it, it makes her a worse mom.
Have you talked to her about it?
No, I haven't, because she was so, like, emotionally unstable, like, this whole time she was with him, and it was, like, me and my sister, basically, we cleaned the whole house, we did the laundry. I was, like, 7 when I started, like, doing laundry, and I was...
Guess what? Mom was sexually abused, too.
Something happened to your mom, I'm sure. Yeah. Sure of it. You ever meet your grandpa?
Oh, well, he died when I was, like, 8, I think.
Of what?
Cancer.
You wonder, did she ever talk about him? Do you think something happened to your mom?
No, she liked him. I mean, she never says anything bad about him.
Something bad happened to your mom, I guarantee it.
Had to have, and for her to pick a victimizer like this.
Does she drink, or does she take anything?
No.
No, she's just unstable mentally.
She is. I don't know why, but she is.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you why.
We're telling you why.
We're telling you why. Somebody did something to her growing up that was pretty close to probably to what happened to you growing up.
Really?
Yes.
It has to be.
How old is she? How old are you?
How am I? Oh, I just turned 20. I said I was 19 because I'm...
So you don't live with her anymore?
No, I still live with her. That's the problem.
You do? Well, listen, Amber's mom drove her here tonight, so she's not passing it.
Are you in school right now?
No, I only went to school for a year, and I work full-time now.
But it's interesting, Amber, isn't it? I mean, Amber, I'm sorry, the caller's name is Samantha. That it makes it sort of difficult to hate her, doesn't it, if you know that she was an injured child?
No, it doesn't, because I don't know that for a fact.
I know. I think you could find that out. I think if you look, scratch on the surface a little bit, you'll find that that's there.
Well, listen, I hate her anyway.
None of her other boyfriends were like that, and like the guy that she's married to now, he's great. He's nothing like.
What kind of guy is your dad?
My dad? Well, I was adopted, so.
So you've never talked to your mom about it? She's never. Does she know what happened?
You know what? There is this. I was molested before this at the babysitter's house by one of the other kids that were there. And, like, when she knew about that, like, the kid didn't go there anymore or whatever. But I don't know. I like, recently remembered this one time when I was home with her boyfriend, and she came. I was in there, and I only had, like, my robe on or something, and, like, he was doing whatever. And my mom walked in, and then she questioned him about it, and he, like, denied it or whatever.
And she took his word for it.
Yeah, she took his word for it, and it was just, like, from then on, I've had no desire to say anything to her because I don't know what it's going to do to her.
Listen, I just got a quick question. You were adopted by your mom and the guy who molested you?
No.
Where's who adopted you?
My mom and her second husband.
All right, what happened to him?
They got divorced when I was 4.
You never talked to him. That's what I'm trying to get to.
No, never talked to him.
You have no idea why they got divorced or anything?
My mom, like, I think like a couple years ago, she said because he had a drug problem.
All right. I guarantee your mom.
She needs to be talking to somebody.
Your mom's dad was an alcoholic or molester or something.
Yep, or both.
Yeah, maybe both.
Well, she needs to be talking to somebody. Yes. Isn't there some, I mean...
You need to talk to Amber's mom.
Or dad.
You need to get, or dad.
Well, he works for the prison system, so...
Fantastic. I'll see him. I'll see him when I get my DUI.
No, but seriously, I mean, she needs to be talking to somebody about this. This is not something you can overcome on your own. Sexual abuse
I've tried. It's like, I've always, like, tried not to think about it, but lately just everything just keeps...
All right, listen,
I don't know.
go to, you need to talk to somebody, you understand? Not us, because we're tired. All right?
No, because you can't. 2 minutes on the radio doesn't do anything for major league problems.
2 minutes. How about 10 minutes? Let's go to our next call. She needs to go to a therapist. She gotta work this out.
She definitely does.
And don't feel free to hate your parents like Drew does.
No,
Steve,
no, parents are awesome.
No, they're horrible people.
I love mine.
Well, of course, you're not getting home if you don't say that. Steve?
Yep.
You're 20. What's up?
Okay, well, I was engaged about 7 months ago to this girl, and this was back in March. She met some guy online or something, and decided she didn't want to be with me no more. Now that 7 months has passed, she's been contacting me again and saying that she'd like to get back together. I'm just wondering, what's the likeliness of her doing this internet thing again?
Well, it's about 43, 44%. You were
47, Adam. Be fair.
47. I'm sorry. 7 looked like a 3. I'm sorry.
Okay. But it's not about the internet. It's about her going after chaotic, spurious, impulsive, thrilling relationships that are not real.
You were. Oh wait, that sounds exciting. Drew, do you know any of those?
That second caller, Adam.
Hey, you guys were engaged, and she did this?
Yeah.
On the internet? What the hell?
He just needs to sabotage.
No.
It doesn't sound like something I would get involved with again.
What happened to that relationship?
Well, we weren't engaged online. We did meet online, though.
Oh, you met online. I see.
And I'm from California, and
I
I went out to go meet her, and we were together for a couple of months, and decided to go ahead and get engaged. And we
Nate, is that you?
I think this is my Catholic little brother, Nate. I met his lady online, too. Okay, Steve?
I would just write her off, because obviously she's not as into the relationship as he is, and she's going to go off again, so...
Here's
Bye-bye.
the problem. People who meet people online have serious difficulties, and all bets are off. This is not a real world. It's a cyber world. This guy's desperate, obviously, because he's meeting chicks online, and he's thinking about taking someone back who left him high and dry. You need to meet somebody else.
Well, I mean, I understand the allure of the internet, because some people are very shy and they don't like to go out and you know, they feel uncomfortable, and so I can see how you can get involved in something like that, but I agree with you that it definitely is something not quite right if that's the kind of relationship, this long-term, non-seeing one another kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm knee deep in that internet. I had a guy say to me
like
today.
those chat rooms, huh?
A guy said to me today, "What's your email address? I'll just send you the information." I said,
like
I don't know what that is. Alicia?
Yeah.
You're 16?
Yeah.
What's up?
When I was about 9, I would do sexual things with girls that were younger than me, and I never physically made them do anything, but it was kind of like a mental thing.
What does that
Hold on
mean,
a second.
mental thing?
Hold on, Drew?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to her. I'll talk to her after the break. It's too heavy. Let me just talk to Clinton over here. We did talk to him for 10 minutes who'd been raped, you know what I mean?
All right,
please. Use your head over there. Are you drunk?
Me?
Yes, Drew. You
Absolutely
drinking those
not.
complimentary drinks?
No, not even a molecule.
What casino are you doing the show from?
It's great. Hey, this is an Infinity studio. It's beautiful.
Really? Are we not on in Vegas now?
I can't quite figure that out. I don't think so.
Hey, Clinton, shut up. Go ahead, Drew. We're not on in Vegas?
I don't think so.
Don't come back until we're on in Vegas. Are we on?
I'm literally watching a guy broadcast through the glass here on 107.5.
Yeah.
Here in Vegas.
So we
should be on that one. I'll go over there and try to get on the air with him.
Yeah. Do what you can, Drew. All right, go. Let me go back to Clinton here. Clinton?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, so what's going on?
Yeah, first of all, I wanted to say what's up, and I wanted to compliment your commentaries, because I love hearing you, repeat how everybody says everything, and it is awesome. Anyways,
I always like Adam that you repeat things, too.
Yeah.
That's awesome, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like a parrot.
Yeah. Listen, I got to kill 2 hours a night, please.
And I hope you planned on spending a lot more time on me than you did with that other girl, because no, I'm joking. Anyways, I got a girl that I'm really associated with right now. I really I love her a lot, and I never felt like this about anybody. And there's this guy. he's totally cool. I mean, he's like my best friend. You know, he's like my brother. I love his mom and everything. In fact, I spent my birthday at their house the other day. But he is very aware of the fact that like we're like totally like trying to build a relationship. You know, and we had before, but we slowed things down because of a lot of things going on. You know, my mom got sick and all that good business. Anyways, you know, he comes in and I'm like, hey, you know, Lorenzo, do you like my girlfriend? You know, and he's like, oh,
wait a minute. Is it your girlfriend or is this a girl you're into?
I said girlfriend to him.
Right.
I wouldn't really consider it my girlfriend right now.
No.
You're working on having her be your girlfriend.
Basically.
It's like what Adrienne Barbeau is to me.
Whatever. Yeah.
Right.
No.
Same thing. She doesn't know.
Agree with
she doesn't know about me yet, but I'm coming, baby.
Yeah, those
I'm
twins of hers.
I got you. And
oh yes.
He comes and I'm like, and he's like basically saying, yeah, I do like her. I'm like, well, Lorenzo, look, she's my girl, and I mean, I want to develop a relationship. Would you stay away from her?
Yeah.
Now I'm asking you for advice. What would you suggest that I do?
First off, you stop hanging around with guys named Lorenzo. They're trouble.
So you had an inkling that he was interested, right?
You ever met Lorenzo Lamas? You see this guy?
Yeah.
He's a troublemaker, this guy.
So you had a feeling, that's why you confronted him, because you had a feeling that he liked her, right?
No, and I knew that he did because he told me before I ever started anything with her, you know?
Clinton,
what's up?
You're putting more time into getting this chick than Hitler put into his invasion of Russia. Meanwhile, you're doing nothing. You haven't even kissed her, have you?
Yes, I have.
No, you have not.
I have to.
How dare you lie to me?
Hold on. Listen, I'll be very honest with you. I don't want you, like, I've called you before and I've talked to you. I don't know if you remember. But anyways, I will never lie to you.
Okay, what kind of kissing?
I have done both. I've just, peck. I've done a regular kiss, and then I've like tongue kiss.
Passionate tongue kissing?
Yes, very passionate.
Against her mouth, against her closed mouth, because that's happened to me.
Lick.
Her mouth was open. Is that true?
Yes,
and her tongue was in your mouth?
Yes, it was.
And then how long ago was that?
That was about, I'd say,
2 hours.
3 weeks to a month ago.
A month ago. And how many times have you kissed her with your tongue since then?
Probably, since then?
None.
Probably once or twice, I'd say.
All right. Why? What's going on here? You're 16. Why is this thing dragging?
16?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
How old do you think I was?
I don't know. I thought you were older. You just have
I know. I get that a lot.
You have a certain je ne sais old.
Really, I honestly get that a lot.
Okay, so listen. Why doesn't she like you?
It's not that she doesn't like me. It's just I had spoken to her with. That was actually about a week ago because we kind of declared going out, but we weren't really sure. So.
All right, hold on a second, Drew. Wake up! I got to talk to you about this.
Yes.
You know who we're talking to and about. You know what I'm talking about here, Drew?
Yes.
That sort of delusional 16-year-old.
The typical male.
Typical 16-year-old male. Like if we had her on the other line, she'd be like, Clinton. Oh, Clinton. Yeah, he's a sweet kid.
We don't know that for certain.
Whatever happened to him? Yeah, nice kid.
Detail my car for me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Kim, we used to mow the lawn. I wonder what happened.
Well, come on. They had tongue kissing. Come on.
Yeah, they had tongue kissing 3 weeks or a month ago, which
and then once in between now and then.
Let me translate. That is well over a month ago, which is a lifetime when you're 16 years old. It has happened maybe once since then. We all know that when you're 16 and there's a girl who's 16, you guys are into each other. It's happening, and we know that Clinton's into her enough for the both of them. Why isn't this thing going forward? I'm guessing it's because she ain't as interested as Clinton is.
Right.
And what I'm saying to Clinton is, don't focus so much on your friend Lorenzo.
Focus on the relationship.
Focus on her.
Yeah.
Figure out whether this thing's going to fly, and if it's not, which I don't think it is, then understand it, accept it, and move on. Thank you very much. All right. Amber Benson is here tonight. She's from Buffy the Vampire
8
Slayer.
o'clock?
She plays Tara. Tara. No, for Christ's sake.
It's important.
Tara, the lesbian Wiccan. And again, you can find her at 9 o'clock Tuesday night on the WWWB. Drew's in fabulous Las Vegas, and we'll be back after this. Hey, it's the LoveLine. That was a nice clean start, huh, there, Drewski?
Hey, I just landed at 107.5 radio station.
Oh, you did?
They apparently play Stern. I just went on the air with the guy. They apparently play Stern from 3 a.m. till noon. And we got to move him aside and have some real radio here.
So we're going to be on in Vegas at 3 a.m.?
No. They just think they were having too much talk, which in fact they are. It's all Stern for like 9 hours.
I see.
So they got to get rid of some of that and bring us in. So there we go.
Oh, you scored, huh?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Right. That's beautiful, Drew.
And by the way, I was sitting here. That was, hey.
Yeah. Huh?
That's my job.
Yeah. No, she dropped some water. She didn't punch the mic.
What?
Go ahead.
I was sitting here during the last couple of calls. I was really uncomfortable. I couldn't figure out what the problem was, and I realized I was drinking really good coffee.
Really?
I was it's shocking.
They have a radio station at the Starbucks or something over there.
It's just I don't know. It's radio. It's like one of those little radio brewing stations.
Mm-hmm.
Made good coffee. There's something sinister about that. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to be on that station anymore, Drew. I don't trust it. All right. So we're going to be on a station in Vegas, and we won't see an extra penny out of that, though, will we?
Are you kidding?
Amber Benson is our guest tonight. She plays Tara.
Tara.
Yeah. I'm going to put what do I do? Put an umlaut or something? What do I do?
Yeah, just go Terra, and that'll give you like the phonetic.
Oh, Tara, yeah. She plays Tara, the lovable lesbian
but it's spelled
witch.
Differently. Yeah, the lovable lesbian witch.
On Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock. WB. And let's talk to Ryan, who's 18, Ryan?
Yeah, I have a question about my sister, for either of you, I guess.
All right.
I don't know if she's a lesbian or not, or going that direction. My cousin and I both have suspicions.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, I'll let you know what those are. And the first one is she has no interest in the opposite sex, at least not outwardly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she has been known to play doctor with my female cousin.
Wait, how old is she?
14 or something. I don't know. I don't live with her anymore.
Oh, a lot of young girls do experiment at that age. That is an experimental age.
At 14?
That's what I've heard. I didn't at 14, but that's what they say.
Mom's sitting right behind her. Yeah, not you.
At 14.
It's scary what they do.
Drew doesn't want to think about anything that women do sexually.
But I mean, I'm 23 and I've never had sex.
Really?
And
I'd call you a liar, except for your mom drove you here tonight, so I tend to believe you.
No, but
Listen,
I mean,
hold on, Amber. What happened to you? What's up with you?
Just stop. Just hold on. Can I finish my point for a second?
Okay.
There are 14-year-olds that know more about the stuff than I do, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't put it past someone being 14 and experimenting.
Now, Amber, what is up? What's going on?
I just haven't met anybody I really want to have sex with.
Happened?
So I just haven't met that person yet.
She lives with her mom. She's 23 years old. Her mom drove her because she doesn't have a driver's license. She's too distracted to drive an automobile. She's never had sex with a man. What is up? What happened?
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong.
Oh, now. Come on, Drew. You want to make a diagnosis?
You got a cracker?
I don't know. I just think
what?
No, you're just your parents were on you too much too early or something. Over domineering,
I just
right?
think that for me personally, and this has no like.
What was your childhood like? You did a lot of reading.
No, I did a lot of reading. I was a dork. I admit that freely. I was a big dork growing up.
Was one of those.
You know what?
Vivid. Hold on.
You know what? You have. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Oh, how dare you! Listen, you were one of those kids with a vivid imagination, right?
I'm an actor, for God's sake.
Right,
come on.
Right. But were your parents dragging you out to auditions when you were 4 and that kind of stuff?
No. I'm from Alabama.
Who wanted to get
I'm a nice Southern girl.
Whose idea was it for you to act? You?
Oh, yeah. I love the camera. I'm a big ham.
You when you were 2.5?
I'm not 2.5.
How old were you?
Oh, God, I don't know. I didn't start till I was 14 out here, so,
really?
you know.
How long were you acting in Alabama? Can you act in Alabama? You get shot in Alabama.
Community theater in Alabama, which is awesome. I did a lot of that.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you when you started?
Oh, I don't know. I think I was like 8.
8, maybe 6?
I don't know. I was into dancing. I was a hyper child, so she put me in everything.
Headshots?
No.
When did you get your first headshot?
I don't know. I think when I came out here when I was 14.
All right. I'll let you slide. Poor mom.
No, I just, you know.
She may be super healthy, Adam.
I think she may be, yes.
No,
I'd like to make you my wife.
No, I just haven't met anybody that I haven't fallen in love. And I think for me personally, until I find that person, whether it's marriage or not, I just,
Okay. All right.
That's just me.
You're not religious, just crazy, right?
No, I'm a mutt religion-wise.
Right.
As far as Ryan goes, to get back to that call.
Yeah.
I'm
now
more
that we've
concerned.
segued into my pathetic
I'm
life.
more concerned that sister may have some boundary issues, maybe have some sexual identity issues, and the 14-year-old that's blowing through boundaries strangely and experimenting with same sex. I mean, it suggests something happened to that
Playing
sister.
doctor at 14 is a little
Bizarre.
Yeah, that is really strange.
And so it's not about being gay; it's about being disturbed. There's something going on with her.
All right, Wes, you're 29.
No, we gotta go to break.
You got red dots on your penis?
Yeah.
All right. What is that, Drew?
He's very excited about him. I need to hear more.
You don't need to hear more. He needs to go get it checked out. You can't help him.
Of course.
So why don't we just tell him to go get it checked out? We talk to some Yahoo with dots on his dork every night.
Yes.
And it's the same call.
It's the dots on dork syndrome, yes. It's the new Dr. Seuss book, in fact. We're gonna have an STD Dr. Seuss
See
book.
dots on dork.
Dots on dork.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's right. Hop on pop and then put the dots on your dork. We'll take a little break. Amber Benson is our guest tonight. 23, a virgin, everybody.
Shut up.
Mom drove her here tonight.
Shut up.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
LoveLine.
1-800-LOVE-191.
Erection. LoveLine. 91X.
Yep, it is LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. He is Dr. Drew in Las Vegas tonight, everybody. He's out there roadieing for his young daughter who's in a skating tournament. Drew, where do they have that skating tournament?
I don't know.
Vegas?
I haven't seen the rink yet.
Is it at a hotel?
No, it's off the strip somewhere, but it's nearby.
Yeah. All right. You sure she's not like nudes on ice or something?
And by the way, you forget how huge Las Vegas is. I'm way up here. I'm like 5 miles up Sahara Avenue, and there's like city all the way.
Yeah.
You know, you think you turn left off Sahara and the Road 15 is about as far as it goes. It just keeps going. It's urban sprawl here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really getting...
And it's hot.
Really getting scary over there.
It's cold.
Oh, it's cold?
Yeah, it's cold now. It's like 50 degrees.
We're not on that Vegas station yet, are we, Drew?
We'll start tomorrow.
Okay, because I would kill myself if I lived in Vegas. I really would. I couldn't imagine. 150 degrees in the summer. Bunch of screwed up people walking around carrying buckets of nickels everywhere. Living off of jumbo dogs. It's lots of fun, and Heineken's for 99 cents. I'd be dead within 6 months. I know. It'd be a good death. But I'd definitely be dead. Yeah, definitely be dead. Amber Benson is our guest tonight. She plays Tara, the lesbian. Is that Tara, right?
You got
that
it.
right. She's the lesbian Wiccan vampire chick.
No, I'm not a vampire. I'm a witch.
I just threw that one in. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
WB, everybody. All right, Drew, what do you say there, buddy? Where are we going?
Here we go. We are going to Olivia, who's 17. Olivia?
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, my question is for Dr. Drew.
Mm-hmm.
My boyfriend and I had unprotected sex about 3 weeks ago, and I haven't gotten my period since then. I heard, I don't know if it was on your show or not, but I heard that if you took a large dose of birth control pills, that it would sort of suppress getting pregnant. And
there's a emergency contraception. You can take a certain combination of a certain pill within 72 hours of the unprotected encounter and reduce the risk of pregnancy by 90% if you take it within 24 hours, and by about 70% if you take it within that 72.
Okay, well, yeah, I know about that, but I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, so it was 3 weeks ago, and for the past week I've been spotting. I took a pregnancy test and it was negative, but I was just wondering if the hormones in the birth control pill could have gotten my cycle out of whack or something, and that's the reason.
What did you do?
What do you...
Did you take all those birth control pills?
Yeah, I took 5.
Yeah, you didn't say you took them. You say you heard if you took them. So we didn't know.
I took them, sorry, yeah.
What did you do exactly?
I just took them.
Took what?
The birth control pills.
Which pill,
Yeah,
how
what
many,
kind?
over what period of time?
5 in one night, and she doesn't know the name of the pill.
And it was orthotricycline.
There you go.
Do you vomit?
No.
Really?
Did you feel like vomiting?
No, I was
No?
totally fine.
I'd like to
And how
party
long-
with you, baby.
How long after the encounter did you take that dose?
Within 48 hours.
Okay. or the tricyclic antidepressants actually do have some effect as an emergency contraception, and a single large dose sometimes is adequate to suppress ovulation, so you may have done the trick.
Drew, what is a large dose? Is 5 good? Is 4 adequate?
But this isn't something you should do without a doctor's...
No, absolutely not. I don't, I've never used the tricyclic for emergency contraception, but it's either 2 or 3 pills, I think.
What if you took 10? What would that do to you?
You'd throw up.
You would?
Yeah, it would make you really sick.
Your breast would hurt, Adam.
We'd wonder about you.
Can't have that. My nipples are sensitive enough, right, Drew?
Oh, God. Please, just don't. I've got to sleep tonight.
I have sensitive nipples. So sue me. I like a little nipple play.
And, all right, get it out of your system. Exactly what do you like somebody to do to you?
On the nipple?
Yeah.
I like a little tongue on the nipple. A little caressing. A little light tongue action. A little suckling, if you will. You know what I'm saying, Drew?
All right, okay.
Infancy?
Little
Somebody?
nibbling. Little nipple nibbling. You know what I'm saying, Drew?
Oh, God.
Don't play stupid. You know what I like.
Somehow I thought I could tolerate it. And I just,
yeah. You remember when we were at that hotel when we did Drake? Where was that?
Oh,
a few
goodness.
years back.
In Iowa?
Yeah.
When we watched the daytime... The Gayest Man in America?
That's right. Right. Christopher Lowell. When I came over to your room in a towel and banged on your door and yelled, "The gayest man who's ever born is on television," you got to flip it over.
Look for the areas. Fill that space, all right? The whole idea about creating focal points in your room is keeping your eye trained for those little details. It's those little details that make the home yours.
Oh, my God. I saw this guy, Christopher Lowell. It was 2 years ago. I was in a towel. I swear it was noon. We were in Iowa, and I ran over to Drew's room in my towel and started banging on the door.
Where did the nipple action come into all
that
this?
came later, after we watched Christopher Lowell for a while. He's great. Christopher's like, well, you could go to the store and buy this object for $14, or you could spend 14 hours on it by taking a tissue box and putting, dabbing gold leaf on
this?
it. Oh, you've never seen this guy?
No.
Oh, classic.
I like Martha Stewart. I'm a little obsessed.
Classic. He's more of a chick than Martha Stewart ever was. It's ironic that Martha Stewart is a man and Christopher Lowell's a woman.
She's not a man.
Interior motives. Even the show sounds gay. Really, it sounds like a bar down on a
Oh, that's the name of the show, Interior Motives?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, he is a jewel.
You watch it.
I watch it in amazement. But you know why?
Really, Interior Motives really seriously sounds like a gynecology show.
I would like to get him and Huell Hauser together.
Oh, my God.
One night. Just to delight me. If I was rich, I would hire the two of them to come to my palace and entertain me.
But to finish with Olivia, yes, Olivia, you can screw up your period for a while afterwards, and that's probably all that's going on here. And you didn't do the recommended approach to this, but you may have protected yourself against the pregnancy.
All right, I want to talk to Kelsey, who's 21. Kelsey?
Yes.
What's up?
I've been dating my current boyfriend for about 8 months, and about...
Kelsey sounds 8.
Huh?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Go ahead, baby.
About 2 months ago, instead of coming up every night like he used to, he would just kind of disappear for the week and maybe call once or twice, and then show up during the weekends and usually go out and get drunk with his friends, and I'd have to bring him home and everything. And pretty much, I'm not for sure right now if he's using me just for sex or anything, because it started out really, really great, and he's been the first guy that I've been able to trust for a really long time, because I've been in some bad relationships before. And so
We're shocked.
I don't know if I'm overreacting or...
All right, well, wait a minute. You say he used to come up. You said come up.
I mean, he used to, because we live about half an hour apart. So he would drive up and stay the night with me and stuff like that. And about 2 months ago, he just kind of stopped doing that. And he's got a lot of stuff going on, but...
Right.
Listen, if you're attracted to him, forget it.
Yeah. What was wrong with the other guys you're into?
I don't know. I just don't think I know.
Were they abusive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they alcoholic or addicts?
Not to my knowledge. I think a couple of them might have been, but I mean, it was 5 guys in a row, and so I kind of got the opinion that it must have been something I was doing.
5 guys in a row that were abusive?
Yeah.
Was your dad abusive?
No, not at all. No one in my family has been.
It's not you. It's just that you pick these kind of guys because of something in your past.
Your dad wasn't an alcoholic?
No, nothing like that in my family.
Mom?
I have wonderful parents.
Your mom's a good person?
Oh, yeah, everyone. I love my family. but I mean, I've been like kind of every type of abused. I mean, held down and I guess raped and verbally abused, called every name in the book, and by like 5 different guys in a row. So I kind of got an opinion about myself that maybe, you know, and he's treating me really, really good.
All right, hold on a second, Drew.
No way.
No way. No way. First off, she's got that little girl voice.
Right.
But not the little girl voice. Not 5 or 6. She's more 11.
8 to 12, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, number 2, though, she's 21, 5 guys in a row with overt abuse, rape, physically, verbal abuse, and both her parents were great.
No way.
No way. Something's up. We got to get to it.
I swear.
Kelsey, okay, what's your dad do for a living?
He works for a farm supply company.
Aha!
Aha, what?
What? He works for a farm supply company?
Yeah.
I knew it. Okay. And
Do they know that you're in these abusive relationships?
I've talked to my mom a little bit about it, but I mean, I never really brought it up until after I was out of it.
your dad did not drink.
No, not at all. No one in my family.
No one drinks. And your
No one was
mom
ever
does not
abusive.
drink. No, but your parents are still together.
Yes.
They love each other very much.
Yes.
Your dad had plenty of time for you when you were growing up.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Any brothers do anything strange to you?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, I had a wonderful childhood. I mean, seriously. I mean, I love my family to death.
No, I mean black guys. Any brothers?
What?
No. Nobody. You didn't have any older brother that had a friend that screwed around with you when you were little?
No, the first bad thing involving guys that happened to me was in high school when I was held down by 2 guys in front of my class, and they grabbed my chest because they thought it was hilarious. And it really embarrassed me. And then the summer after that, I dated a guy, and after 3 weeks, he said, well, I just can't see you anymore because you're not putting out, and that's all I'm using you for.
I see.
At least he was honest, but it kind of hurt.
No, that's not good. I mean, screw him for, honesty aside, he's a jerk.
No, wait a minute.
But again, that's not overt abuse yet. I mean, that's an idiot.
No.
Well, the first guy that I met in college, the first guy that I lost my virginity to, he was the one that he turned into a real jerk, and he raped me, and he would hold me down and do things, and I would tell him to stop, and he called me lots of names that I can't say on the radio.
Did you ever call the cops or report him?
No, I mean, because that was about a year ago.
There is a cycle that women get into sometimes when they have been raped, where they begin to sort of recreate
I'm not
those
even
same
sure if it was considered rape or not.
If it was against your will, it's rape.
Let's call it rape.
Everything's rape. Anytime there's intercourse, there's rape, right, Drew?
Let's call this rape for the sake of argument. And that sometimes this can be a syndrome that develops after a rape or a forceful assault or physically abusive relationship. So this may be that.
All right. Are your parents religious?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't attend church every Sunday, but they are religious.
But nothing nutty growing up.
Nothing at all.
I would talk to your mom about it, tell her what's going on, and maybe talking to a therapist or something would not be a bad idea.
Or if it is indeed the sequelae of a rape incident or something like a rape counseling, women's groups, they really can be very, very effective in healing these things, and rapidly too.
I know.
I mean, I just don't know because I couldn't trust guys for a long time, and this guy I've been dating now, I mean, he's the first guy I've ever said I loved.
Okay.
If you have doubts, probably.
Well, listen,
good.
She picked him, so we know he's trouble. I mean, really, do the math.
No, I agree.
And he's like...
If her gut level is there's something going on, there's probably something going on. I just know I trust my gut, so... Yeah. And not like that, no.
Trust your gut?
Gabriel.
Hello.
Gabriel, 21. Hey, Gabriel.
You trusted my gut that time I farted you out of the studio, right?
Who, me?
And that was not an issue of trust.
Oh, I see. Gabriel?
Yes.
You're 21?
Yes, I am.
What's up?
How you doing? Well, I would say about 2 weeks ago, me and my friend, we had a threesome with his girlfriend. And when we was doing the doggy style, and our ding-dongs actually touched. And I kind of got a little aroused about that. But, and I was like, well...
No, this is bogus.
No,
please.
It's real.
How did your ding-dongs touch when you were doing the doggy style?
When he got out of her, I went to go in her, and it kind of we were both erotic, we were up.
Right.
And it touched.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, wow. I was doing her, but I thought about that.
Sure.
Now, does that make me gay or anything?
It helps. True. I don't know if I believe this guy.
I don't quite get it.
You don't get it?
No, it's because it's not really a question.
No, he's asking if he's gay because he was attracted to a guy.
All right.
But there's no real substance to the question.
Yeah, I don't think I believe you, Gabriel.
You don't believe me?
Yeah, what color? Where'd you guys do it?
We did it in her bedroom.
Yeah, what color was the carpet?
What color was the carpet? It was
What color was the carpet?
And it was beige and white. And was this a college or was this somebody?
Gabriel?
Yes.
Somebody do from school or somebody do from work?
What's that now?
Somebody do from school or somebody do from work?
No, this is
just friends, friends, drinking, getting high, and
All right.
Look, it doesn't make
you sound you sound a little gay. Do you ever fantasize about guys?
No, I don't.
You don't. You ever watch any gay porn?
No, well, I watch porno, and of course you see guys schlong.
No, I know, but that's not gay porn.
Be like, wow, I need to have that in me, but
Do you ever see any gay erotica?
No.
And what would you do if
Look
you
for
saw
the areas,
some?
fill that space.
Jesus, talk about gay erotica.
Ulterior motives?
Yeah. I mean, if you saw gay porn, would you be repulsed?
Well, I don't know. I've never seen one, so I probably would be like,
all right.
wow.
Here's what I would have to say to all guys who are struggling with their sexuality. Drew, listen up. Drew,
I'm a eunuch. What are you talking about?
As a man, I know that, but as a man, when you see any form of gay erotica, it is repulsive to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not because you disagree with the lifestyle.
No.
The gays are great. I love the gays.
You're just not interested. It doesn't do it for you.
No. It's not. It's way more than not.
I guess I'm a girl. I don't know.
It's like saying eating something you're allergic to is something you're not interested in eating. It's more than that. You have a convulsion.
Really? It's interesting because women have been conditioned to, like, the female body is like the beautiful, they're conditioned to think that's the beautiful thing. And two women together is this great, awesome thing. So, when you see two women together, you're not like, oh my God,
no big
deal. But it doesn't, and I'm like, hey, let me join in. You know what I mean?
As a straight guy.
I know, you like, that's every straight guy's two girls.
No, I don't care. As a straight guy, if you see gay porn, you are repulsed.
Really?
It is disgusting.
Well,
vile.
I would say you recoil physically. You have a reaction.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm an atheist who has a high threshold for pain. And if I see gay porn, I'll go running out of the room screaming like a madman. Absolutely.
I guess it's just different for women, or for me, I guess. I don't know. I just never got repulsed by. I mean, I don't know. It's weird.
Women are much more fluid with their sexuality.
No,
they're much superior form of the species.
What happens with me? It's like a cartoon. I'll see some gay porn. My balls will go screaming one direction. I'll go screaming the other. We'll both
stop. And then
an
anvil drops on your head.
We'll stop and realize that we're going the wrong direction. Then we both turn around and run into each other in the middle of the room, fall down. Then my testicles will jump back into my pants, and I'll run out of the house screaming. Well, listen, you shouldn't have brought your mom.
Oh, no, I don't care. She doesn't care.
Amber's looking over her shoulder.
No, I'm just because they're laughing in there.
Here's the point.
They're laughing at your cartoon analogy.
Here is the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, go on. Make it.
Settle down over there. What are you doing? Drinking coffee?
No, water.
Get back in your shell. Do you hear me? Now listen, Drew.
Yeah.
If you're gay and you see gay porn, you will be aroused by it. And if you're a guy who's on the fence, you'll see it and it won't bother you. That's how you know you're gay. If you look at gay porn and you believe it's repulsive, then you're straight. So go get
no.
Go get a Cult Roundup or a Bear magazine or one of these.
Like that,
yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Okay, fine. You got the little buttons to push, but
no, Drew. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Straight guys see gay porn and they're repulsed. If you're straight and you see gay porn,
he was also
repulsed.
Drinking and doing drugs at the time too, so his perception was skewed.
To me, I have a strange reaction to it. It's more than just even repulsion or recoil. It's like mind bending. It's like,
okay,
what? Like,
right? Okay, so the point is if you think you might be on the fence, go get a gay magazine and take a look at it and see what it does for you.
But I think
if
a
you're
neutral.
not repulsed,
I don't think a neutral does anything.
Gay.
Though. Yeah.
A neutral.
No, that doesn't mean you're gay.
No, neutral means neutral means bi. Neutral reaction means you're gonna be gay one day.
No.
Absolutely. Drew, can you listen? You take a straight guy and have a guy look at graphic gay pornography where stuff's like dripping out of other guys' orifices and stuff.
Hey,
even when I describe it to Drew, it's repulsive. You look at that and you go, "Yeah, I'm okay with this."
Well, I'm not really big into pornography myself, so.
No kidding. Still a virgin. Listen, what base have you gotten to? You're 23.
I'm not talking about that on the frickin' radio.
Really? All right.
With my mother and the other. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Seriously, what base?
No, my mother's right over there.
You've had boyfriends, right?
Yeah, I've had guys that I've gone out with.
You've kissed and stuff, right?
Yes, I've tongue kissed.
Oh, really? Told you she was nuts, Drew. All right, where are we? Drew, let's go. Let's pick a call there.
You guys are done?
Go ahead, buddy. Joey?
Hey, what's up, man?
You're 18.
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
Good.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
And Amber, you're pretty hot.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she is. And pure as driven snow. No herpes, no AIDS, no nothing on her.
Oh, my gosh.
She'd fetch quite a premium in one of these Arab countries, I'll tell you that.
Well, you never know. All the IV drug using I'm doing, you never know.
Well, it just kind of balance out. You're right.
Yeah.
All right, Joey, what's your question?
Okay, well, I was sitting in my room last night, probably about 2 o'clock, and Adam knows what I was probably doing, right?
Yeah.
Masturbating.
Yeah, there you go.
I was going to say.
It's a beautiful thing. Everybody should do it.
Yeah.
I thought I was watching Ginzu knife infomercials.
I was going to say practicing the recorder, but go ahead.
Well, I noticed something. I have a lump in my right testicle, and I totally freaked out. And what I did was actually I went on the internet, and first thing that came to my mind is testicular cancer.
Mm-hmm. Well, cancer feels very hard, like a pebble or a rock in there.
Well,
and anything that's smooth or rubbery is usually normal.
Really?
What did it feel like?
Hold on, let me check. Let me.
All right.
No. I think it was halfway in between.
There's no halfway in between. It either feels like a rock, or it feels like a firm, like a super ball.
I think it was more like a super ball.
Of course.
I think.
All right, so what is that, Drew?
It's probably just a cyst.
Really? So what?
Or even just can't often be normal anatomy. People do not know how to distinguish epididymis from testes from spermatocord, that kind of thing.
I made a doctor appointment too.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You should do that for sure.
Just get it checked out, yeah.
Drew, what about that thing where you put the flashlight, you hang your nuts on a flashlight?
What?
That's right.
Transillumination that you do?
Mm-hmm. Every night.
Yeah.
I sit on the toilet. I
get the flashlight up.
I have a toilet it's got a 110-watt floodlight in my toilet. So every time I sit down on it, it's like
lights up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's like God is in my toilet. It's just boom. This light just radiates from between my legs, and I get to stare at my junk. It's transillumination. Like, when you're a kid, you take the flashlight when you're camping, you put it on your hand or your cheek or something.
It's thin skin.
Yeah, that's what I look for. I see what's going on down there. I counted my sperm the other day, Drew. I have. Turns out I have 44.
1,000 or
no, just 44.
44.
Yeah, so I could count. Maybe there was.
He named each of them.
Could have been. There was Dumpy and Doc and Dopey and Jackie. All right.
Did you give him swimming tests to see which ones were the?
No, don't care. Don't want to get him jealous. Don't want any infighting with the sperm. That's it's like some kind of brawl to break out my sack. Right, Drew? Yeah.
That's what we need.
All right. We'll take ourselves a little break. Amber Benson is our guest tonight from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 9 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Let's all compromise. 8:30.
8 o'clock.
Tuesday nights on WB, and we'll be back after this.
You're listening to LoveLine with Adam and Dr. Drew.
91X.
Hey, this is Adam Carolla, and you're listening to LoveLine on 91X. Yeah, it is LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. He is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All right, our guest tonight is Amber Benson. She is from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Tuesday nights, WB, 9 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
She plays Tara, the lesbian Wiccan who's not fat, by the way, so you know you're watching TV, everybody. And
completely normal, a normal-looking girl. Very happy to be normal.
Skinny, not fat.
In real life, Amber's crazy. She lives with her mom. She's 23. She's
Not
virgin,
crazy.
and she has a Dalmatian. Dalmatian are the craziest dogs ever.
Oh, ours is the best. She's so sweet.
Crazy.
No, she's
Crazy.
so mellow. She's anti-Dalmatian. She's not
Really?
like, she's totally
She's
atypical.
not one of them?
No, not one of them.
Okay, because I know Dalmatians are like hyper-bred.
Yeah, they are.
screwballs.
They are. But what is this kennel club talking?
I don't know much about dogs, but I know I would never have a Dalmatian. It sounds like
she's
trouble.
so atypical. She's such a good dog.
Okay. Elizabeth?
Yes.
Elizabeth? You're 20. What's up?
Well, I want my boyfriend to have anal sex. I don't think he's had like a lot of sexual experiences before. We've only been together for like 3 months.
Mm-hmm. You want him to have anal sex with you, or
Yes, with me. But like I don't know. I don't think that he's gonna like dig it, and I don't know how I should like try to get him like introduced to it before, or like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have to hold back with guys, Adam?
Not really. But on the other hand, if he's kind of inexperienced, you could freak him out a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to freak him out.
Yeah.
But like I totally don't have vaginal orgasms. Like I can't do it.
You can't.
Yeah, the only time I've ever had orgasms is from anal sex.
Really?
What about can you give yourself an orgasm with masturbation?
Yeah, but only like clitorally.
Sure.
Have you had
Not-
regular intercourse using clitoral stimulation?
No.
So
That's something to look into too. Also,
vaginally, no orgasm. Clitorally, yes, and cornholily, yes.
How does Amber know so much?
my dad's a psychiatrist. One of those, a psychiatric nurse. I grew up with medical books everywhere,
Oh, you see what happened to her?
and I was precocious. I watched Showtime and HBO growing up.
True. Hide those medical books. You hear me?
Oh, you bet.
You're going to poison those poor kids.
Love the skin disease stuff.
Looking at pictures of hermaphrodites when they're 4.5 going insane. Okay, so Elizabeth.
Yes.
You will have an orgasm through anal sex.
Yes.
I see. And this is something you've had with other boyfriends.
Yeah.
Okay, the first piece of information for you to hold on to is that piece of information when it comes to your current boyfriend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That's going to put the pressure on his penis, and it may not respond.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Now, what you need to do, and I don't know if you've had these discussions with him before or not, is pretend like it's this new experiment that you want to have
Like I've
fun
never
with.
done it before.
Well, I'm not saying don't out and out lie.
No.
But don't say every time I get nailed in the ass, I love it.
Okay.
And you know, my ass is lonely. It's been so long.
Anderson, put those things on a card. Both those things.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
And you know what I'm saying? Don't freak him out. All right, then booze him up a little, and
Booze him up.
and come. I'm telling
Should
you,
I like stick my finger first? And,
in you or him?
well, maybe I could like stick his finger in me.
Well, geez, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
It's really weird. Like, I'd put my finger in a blender before I put my penis in a blender, but I put my penis in an ass before I put my finger in an ass. You know what I mean? I don't know how that works. How does that work? Drew, you're a doctor.
No, please, don't, no.
But you know what I'm talking about with the blender, right?
Okay.
Maybe just like ask him what he thinks about anal sex or
No.
different. I don't know. I mean, what do you mean? No, freak him out.
Get going sexually with him. Give him a few, couple of boozes that night, and say, hey, "I got a wild idea. Let's experiment. I've been wanting to try this."
Okay.
With you. Don't say I've been wanting to try this. I've been wanting to try this with you.
No, just say I've been wanting to try it. It implies that you've never tried it, and now I want to do it with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
All right. Beautiful. Matt, you're 17.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not into that, by the way. It's not my scene, that whole butt love thing. Boobs and blowjobs, as you know, Drew. That's
they're your life story.
Right. Thank you. Matt?
The Adam Carolla story.
Thank you.
The TV movie.
Matt, you're 17.
Yeah,
I think Dick Van Dyke sung a song about boobs and blowjobs in the mid-'60s. I can't remember how it
Subtextual.
went.
All subtextual.
Or maybe it was Burl Ives.
Van Dyke.
Matt, you're
Ms. Burl Eyes.
17. What's up?
Yes, I have a serious problem, Adam. I've recently been having.
Don't buy it.
Hello?
Already.
Drew doesn't buy it already.
That's absurd.
Now I don't buy it.
I love it.
See?
How do you tell?
Well,
You can just tell.
Just practice.
First off, guys are really goofy and they're horrible actors. And that was the worst piece of acting. It was worse. That guy's worse than Keanu Reeves. He really is. He's like, he takes a long beat and goes, "That's absurd." He was outraged, by the way, that you didn't buy him buy his story. The temerities, really.
He should have gone for Dr. Drew because he's more sympathetic.
All right, Anderson.
No, I was the one that caught on. I could tell immediately. It's funny when you all you have is people's voice that you listen to 2 hours a night. You learn to connect with the emotion in their voice, and if there's no emotion, it's just you immediately get bewildered. But something's wrong. What's going on here? And then I thought about a 17-year-old calling with goofing, and there you go.
No, you're
Well,
right. You're right. Oh goodness!
And also, people say, how can you claim to know so much about people you never met, you just spoken to for the first time? It's easier that way. There's no baggage. There's nothing going along. It's just pure. You hear their voice, you don't even see them. Alicia.
Hello.
Alicia.
She's there.
She's here.
Oh, can you answer me then? Okay, put it this way. Caller goes by the name Alicia, 16 years old. You've been on hold for 104 minutes. Do you want to go back on hold? Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
Wow.
Do you have any?
Definitely there.
Really?
Yeah, she said hello.
Yeah.
Was that her saying hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
There.
No, that's Anderson screwing around. Alicia?
Yeah.
See?
How does it work that we talk to you and you don't hear us?
Hello?
She hears us.
Are you not hearing us?
Oh, I hear.
Was that her now?
No.
Okay.
Well, so you know what? She's getting calls from the outside or something at the same time. The call waiting stuff.
Yeah.
Alicia, do you want to ask us a question?
I didn't do that.
Did we talk to her earlier?
Whoa, I think Mom's on the phone there with her.
Hello?
Hello?
Alicia?
Ah. Ow.
Oh, listen.
Sir. Oh.
Drew, I'm going to go take a leak, seriously. You want to get to the bottom of this?
I need to also, but let's get through a few more calls, all right?
What's going on with Alicia? It's driving me nuts now.
You want to? It was her mom on the phone with her.
No, it wasn't her mom. I think it was her friend.
Alicia?
Yes.
See, there were two different...
All right. Do you have a question?
I don't have a question. I'm her mother. I think you guys are disgusting.
Oh, okay. Well, wait a minute. Oh, Drew, you're right about her mother.
See, I told you.
Did we talk to her? Did she hang up? Oh, my God. When she was 9, she would touch you.
Oh, she did. This kid's got a problem, too.
Yeah. Oh, I see. It's her evil mom. She's imagine that. You're on hold for 104 minutes. You finally get through.
She's still on hold.
No.
And
then her mom comes on and says we're discussing. Anyway, her problem was, and Alicia, what you should do is turn the radio off right now. If, you don't want your mom to hear this, but when she was 9, she would touch younger girls. She wants to know why this is.
Which means that either she was sexually abused by an adult or other children who had themselves been sexually abused by an adult started sexually abusing her at a young age. And then she turned around and abused other children, which is what typically happens.
Either way, Mom's doing a wonderful job. So it's good to talk to her tonight. Should keep going with that fantastic parenting.
That's absurd.
Eric?
Hello?
You're 18.
Yeah, I'm calling basically because the other day I saw this girl in the mall that I went to elementary school with.
You saw what? A girl you went to elementary school with?
Yeah.
Yes.
Her name's Rachel.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, God, another bogus call.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't use people's names.
Yeah, that's right. That's how we know it's bogus.
Really?
You want to talk to him again?
Yeah, just to find out it's bogus. Go ahead, Eric. Hurry up.
Okay, we ended up looking a couple days later, and we're having sex, and about half hour away...
This is Rachel you're having sex with?
Yeah. Half hour away into it, I ended up getting limp without coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe him.
Are you on medication?
No.
Mm-hmm.
This ever happened before?
No, it was the first time it happened.
You said a half hour into it?
Yeah, about a half hour into it, and this girl was like...
A half hour into it?
Does it normally take you a long time?
Yeah.
How long does it normally take you?
It usually takes between 45 minutes and an hour.
I see.
My goodness.
Yeah. Oh.
Chafing.
Yeah. What do you know about that, Amber? All right, Drew. Why would a guy go limp halfway into the sex experience? There?
Many reasons. I mean, if a guy that needs 45 minutes of stimulation in order to reach orgasm. Anything like his fluid status, or whether he's been resting properly, or what he's distracted by, stressors, that sort of thing.
Right.
Medication he might not be thinking about he was taking, like even allergy medicine, that sort of thing. This all can impact on it.
All right. So
and maybe the relationship was overwhelming in some way.
Well, all right. What can
positively
you do?
or negatively?
Well, listen. We all know that humping someone we've known for a long period of time is weird.
Weird, yeah.
You know, someone you went to school with for a long time. And
Elementary school.
Yeah.
Kindergarten, right.
It's freaky. Yeah. But it's good freaky. You know what I mean? No, it's good freaky. Come on. Who are we talking to?
You come on.
How dare you? Who are we talking to?
We're taking a break. We got to pee.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Drew, you know what? I realize I have a sympathetic bladder because I've not urinated once since you've been gone.
I know, but as soon as you mentioned it, I have to go.
I gotta go too, so.
All right, we're going to go together.
No, we're not.
Oh, there's plenty of room in there. I use the sink anyway. No big deal. All right? All right.
That's not nice.
Amber Benson is our guest tonight. She is the lesbian vampire. Witch from Buffy the Lesbian Chaser.
No, Vampire Slayer.
7:30 Wednesday nights on Fox. We'll be back after this.
No, WB.
LoveLine.
It's LoveLine.
Hey, 400,000 radios just clicked off, including almost mine.
How dare you? We don't have 400,000 people listening to this crappy show. Amber Benson is our guest tonight. She's from Buffy the Lesbian Vampire. And that is on Thursday nights. NBC, everybody. Prime time. Saturday morning. Tuesday nights.
Maybe if I ignore him, he'll stop.
WB. She plays Tara, the lesbian Wicked.
Jennifer is 15.
Thank you. Jennifer, you're 15.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, my question is, I'm 2.5 months pregnant right now, and I've been having really, really bad cramps in my lower stomach. And when I lay on my back, it looks like my stomach is moving.
Any bleeding?
What? No bleeding.
And why haven't you gone to the hospital?
It just started happening today.
All right.
All right. Well, you need to go now if you plan to save this pregnancy.
What?
I actually plan on terminating it very quickly, like soon.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, but it's just kind of creeped me out because it's like been hurting really bad.
What happened?
You might be spontaneously aborting at this point. So.
What happened?
What happened?
How'd she get pregnant?
Yeah. You got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 17.
I see. And you guys weren't using protection?
It was actually, me and my boyfriend were only going out for like 2 months, and it was prior to we were going out. It was like a spontaneous thing with a friend, and it was just something that I really regret.
I see. Okay. And are you using protection with your boyfriend now?
Most of the time.
Oh, most of the time? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that shouldn't be any problem.
Is it like not good to have unprotected sex while you're pregnant?
I don't know. Well, you can get the same venereal diseases, right?
Yeah.
Right. You can get
You were
venereal
the virgin
disease.
before we started.
But that's no. Otherwise, it's not a big deal. But from now on, you need to be using proper contraception, right?
Yeah, and I'm going on birth control as soon as I get everything over with. So.
Beautiful.
All right, Ben.
Well, you still, if this starts bleeding, you really need to go to a hospital right away, though. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Because the bleeding can be quite intense.
Amber, you see the bullet you dodged by remaining a virgin well into your 30s?
There's my 30s.
I'm just looking down the road. Tony?
Yeah.
You're 22. What's up?
Yeah. I just wanted to talk to Amber.
Here she is.
I just wanted to say I live for Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yay!
It's like my favorite show, and since you've been on, I just think you and Willow are like my favorite characters.
Yay! Thank you so much.
I just think you're so awesome.
Yay!
And I also wanted to say I'm also a virgin, and I'm thinking maybe you could, you know.
Gosh, I think I would have to like be in a relationship with him before.
Oh, really? Boy, you're uptight, baby.
You can work on that.
Well, I'm glad you like the show.
I do. I'm glad I got to talk to you.
Tony, where are you calling from?
Whoops, sorry.
Where are you calling from, Tony?
I'm in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
It's long distance.
Away, but maybe I'll be out out by.
Yeah, Amber, Adam was going to invite him down there tonight.
Yeah.
That was where he was going.
Is that where he was going?
I was going to make sure he was qualified first.
You're going to check him out for me, the Big Brother syndrome.
Yeah, that's right. You may not be good enough for my little Amber.
Well, I'm glad he likes the show, though, and I'm glad he likes our characters. Yay!
All right. Tony, why are you a virgin? What happened to you?
Because he's cool.
I don't know. I just don't get along well with people, you know.
Oh.
Sure.
I live vicariously through television.
Oh, good. Well, come on down and see Amber next time you're in town. Hey, maybe we should start hanging out. I don't get along with people that well.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Tony.
Thanks.
Have fun over there.
Bye.
All right, let's talk to Mark, who's 27. Mark?
Yeah, hi.
What's up?
Well, my girlfriend has had a problem orgasming.
Oh, yeah.
Her whole life, and she basically.
How old is she?
14.
She's 22.
I see.
And she basically confided in me the other day that she had a lesbian experience. And I asked her how old she was, and she said that she was 8 years old at the time.
That's not a lesbian experience. That's child abuse.
Okay, well, it was with another 8-year-old, and they were in their parents' laundry room, I guess.
Well, as long as they were in the laundry room.
Which is one of the more common kinds of child abuse, which is child on child.
In laundry room. Is that what you're talking about in the laundry room?
Just the child on child.
I see.
So it actually is child abuse then?
Absolutely. Is when a child has been sexually abused by an adult, he or she will go out and do this weird stuff to kids.
Okay, well, see, she said that it was a handful of times, and I basically had to twist her arm, to get any more information out of her. And she said that it was probably about 20 times, and
big handful.
And she went on to experiment with another girl, and she kicks herself big time for doing it.
All right, so she's a little freaked out, probably about the part about getting it with the other girl.
And this ties into she can't orgasm. How? Because she had this experience?
Well, I think that this would be, I've been wondering why the whole time,
You think it's because of this?
Me or whatever.
All right, hold on. Calm down there, Mark. You're obviously distraught, and you're questioning yourself. Let me shed some light on this.
Right.
A 22-year-old woman may not have an orgasm with a man anyway, regardless of what happened to her in what laundry room.
Could be biological.
So,
physiological.
The lion's share of 22-year-old girls don't have orgasms, especially.
Oh, I don't know.
Quiet down.
18-year-olds.
How dare you shoot holes in my already hole-riddled theory, Drew?
Let's just say some.
I was going to say via intercourse.
Oh, okay.
Most don't do it via intercourse, and quite a few don't have it at all with their partner at 22. I don't mean 65%, but I mean 40%.
Yeah,
30%, whatever it is. So that could be it in itself. Well, another thing is women are very tied in emotionally to their vagina. It's like they communicate using, how Aquaman communicated with dolphins? That's how women communicate with their vagina.
Telekinetics.
Okay.
Whereas man, we don't do that. We use our mouth and our hand. Smack it around. Come on, what are you doing? You're embarrassing me in there. Get with it. Let's go. Don't make me pull you aside.
You get the hand puppets out, huh?
I pull my penis outside the bedroom and I go, what the hell was that? What was that? What was that in there? When you act that way, it's like, I don't even know you, man. So, Mark, now she's thinking about what she did to this other girl. She's feeling guilty. She's all freaked out. And that's what's going on.
Can she have an orgasm? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. With the premature sexualization, it also sets people in a trajectory that screws with their sexuality, their orientation. They become hyper or hyposexual, and maybe she's gone on that trajectory towards shutdown.
Hyper's a lot, and hypo's not a lot?
Right.
So
we're way too close, those two words. Like push and pull. They shouldn't be that way.
Is it she might be shutting down, maybe her, maybe shutting down her emotions or whatever. I kind of feel that she was, before she even told me the story, because she was basically, it felt like she was holding back every time she started reaching a climax.
Okay, so Mark, maybe she is, and she's playing games with herself, and why doesn't she talk to a therapist and hash some of this stuff out?
This is sexual abuse. It needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, you can't be her therapist. On the other hand, just take it slow and give her a couple glasses of red wine. That's my answer to everything, right, Drew?
Just get them done.
Everything.
Well,
Everything.
she's freaked out. She's thinking too much. Star?
Yeah.
You're 19?
Yeah, I'm 19.
Is your name really Star?
Yeah, it's really Star.
Wow, your parents are a mess.
I'm a virgin, and
You're what?
I'm a virgin.
I see. Wow.
And,
Yay.
oh, by the way, Amber, I love Buffy. So,
Yay.
Yeah. Me too. I'm just not that crazy. Anyway, well, basically, I haven't had a boyfriend for a while, and I haven't been able to get close to guys because they end up wanting sex from me, and I'm trying to wait for marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
And it's just getting to the fact that I just totally shut down when it gets to past the friendship point.
Are you a religious person?
Yes.
What's your religion?
I'm Christian.
I see.
My feeling is if you find somebody that will wait for you and they want to get married and they want a real relationship, then don't worry about these guys that you come in contact with that want to just screw you over.
Right, but it's so hard nowadays,
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many guys I've gone out with, and because I won't sleep with them, they tell me I'm inhuman or there's something wrong with me. I'm like,
You're inhuman.
I have a letter from a guy in England that sent it to me registered mail. I had to sign for it.
Said you're inhuman.
Yeah, because I wouldn't sleep with him.
Wow.
Wow.
Listen, we could have a whole relationship just based on oral sex. Is that... Will we get in under the wire? Let me check with Mom. No?
Look, you just have to be patient because we're on this earth such a long time. We got a good hunk of time here, and just be patient. Don't worry about these guys, and you will meet somebody who's just awesome, who will love you for who you are, and will wait for you.
Well, I did, but he slept with another girl and got her pregnant.
Okay.
Lovely.
Well, listen, you need to find another one of those good Christian guys.
You'll find them. They're out there. Don't
know about that anymore.
They are there.
All right, well,
if you're out there, there's somebody out there that's good for you.
Or find someone who believes in the Easter Bunny, who shares your same ridiculous notions about life. All right? Either way, you'll be fine. Drew, I guess I hate to be cruel to religious people, but it just drives me insane. It's just the most. It's to me, it's the most incredible thing in the world.
But humans have a need for spirituality.
They certainly do. Yes, because they're scared to die.
No,
got to make something up. Oh, it's more than that. Yeah.
Done in a healthy way, it is more than that.
Right.
Yeah, I think religion is a good thing when it's not taken to a fanatical extreme.
Right.
Anything you take to an extreme can be bad, even masturbation or...
How dare you,
Adam?
How dare you attack my religion? All right, we will take ourselves a little break. We'll be back after this.
LoveLine will be right back.
Yeah, that is it. Oh, man, am I tired. When is Buffy on?
It's on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock.
That's right. I want to thank Amber Benson for coming in here tonight. And,
Thank you guys for having me.
And bringing her entourage, namely her mom and her friend. Hey, Anderson, I want you to distract her mom in the studio while I make a break for my car, right? I want in trouble in the parking lot. No, she's a fun guest, a delight, and is welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, when this movie comes out, the one with Vince Vaughn and
The guy that
Harris,
throws like a girl?
the guy who rolls a bowling ball like a girl. Yes, when that movie comes out, you come back and give it a little plug.
Definitely. Cool. Thank you so much.
All right. I want to thank Lauren for doing a great job on the phones and looking hot in those leather pants, too.
Woo!
Yeah. Those are noisy, literally and figuratively, when you walk, baby. That's really causing a stir. I want to thank Anderson, who just keeps getting better every second he's here. I really mean that, too. And, of course, Dr. Drew, who's at the Slots of Fun right now. Trying to pick up on a keynote
Doing
kick.
a sow cow.
So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
I'm sensitive about my weight, all right?
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Wilkins Ingle. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.